Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope everyone is fine and safe. Welcome to your YouTube channel, Revision Learning.
Hello students, good evening. Myself Shankar, class 8 moral science teacher. Today on 12th August 2020, Wednesday, I am going to start our new chapter of moral science, different stroke, criticism. This is the name of the chapter. Student, I hope all of you are doing well in your home, and obviously all of you have done your homework, I guess, in the summer vacation, and obviously you have spent summer vacation very well. Now let's start today our first chapter after summer vacation in moral science, that is different stroke, criticism. Student, now let's start the discussion. This is a very interesting story. Now the first part is, once upon a time there was a painter who had just completed his course under the discipline hood of a famous painter, which means a painter many years ago or many times back, he completed his course under a famous painter. This young artist decided to assess his skill, which means the painter decided that to assess his skills and paint the best stroke on the canvas. Canvas means a strong chorus cloth used for oil painting. He took 3 days to paint a beautiful scenery, which means the painter took the 3 days for painting a beautiful scenery. Suddenly an idea flashed in his mind. In his mind means the painter's mind, and he decided to display his painting on a busy street, square of the town where he resided, which means where he staying actually on the busy street. He wanted to display his painting. He wanted people's opinion about his caliber. Caliber means skill of ability or knowledge, you can say that, and painting skill. After that, the painter put his creation means that painting which he already made, at a busy crossing street, and below the painting placed a board which read, which means after the painting he placed a board and where he wrote something. Gentlemen, I have painted this piece. Since I am new to this profession and I might have committed some mistakes in my stroke, use of colors, etc., please put a cross wherever you see a mistake. These sentences he wrote in a board of that painting. While he come back in the evening to collect his painting, he was completely shattered to see that the whole canvas was filled with crosses, and some people had even written their comments on the painting. Shattered means upset or fully shocked. Students, after that the painter deserted it and broken completely, which means very shocked. Deserted means very upset and very shocked, and broken completely. He ran to his master's place, which means to his master home, and burst into tears, means he started crying, sobbing and crying inconsolably. Sobbing means talking. Sobbing means while talking in crying, which means if somebody talks, if somebody got hurted very badly, then he or she would try to say something into that deep sorrow, and that was happened actually. He was talking and crying. This is called sobbing. Sobbing and crying inconsolably. Inconsolably means not able to be comforted. He told his master about what had happened, and showed the sad state of his creation, which was filled with marks everywhere. Such was the state that colors were not visible. The only things that were visible were crossed and correction marks, which means the incident happened with his painting. He was showing that incident to his master. The young artist was breathing heavily, which means he started breathing very heavily, and the master heard him say, I am useless, and if this is what I have learned to paint, I am not worth becoming a painter. People have rejected me completely. I feel like dying. This was the thought of the painter. His master then smiled and advised him, my son, I will prove that you are a great artist and have learned your skill well. This was said by his master to the painter. The young artist could not believe it and said, which means what his master said, the young artist was not in a state of mind to believe, and he replied to his master that I have lost faith in myself and I don't think I am good enough. Please don't make false hopes. After that, his master said, do as I say without questioning it. The master interrupted him. His master said that just paint exactly a similar painting once again and give it to me. Will you do for your master? His master said. The young artist reluctantly, meaning the meaning of this word reluctantly means unwilling and hesitant, agreed, which means he agreed. And 2 days later, he presented a after 2 days he presented a replica. Replica means an exact copy or model of something. This is called replica, means exact copy of his earlier painting to his master. The master took that gracefully and smiled. Come with me, he said to the young artist, which means his master said to that young artist, come with me. They reached the same street square. They means the painter and the master early morning and displayed the same painting exactly at the same place. Now the master took out another board which read, Gentlemen, I have painted this piece. Since I am new to this profession, I might have committed some mistakes in my strokes, choice of color, etc. I have put a stool with colors and brushes just below. Please do me a favor. If you see a mistake, kindly pick up the brush and correct it. Which means what his student or that painter wrote into his painting, same things did the master again. Placing the painting there, the master and the young artist walked back to home. After that, both the master and the painter visited the same place in the same evening. The young artist was surprised to see that there was not a single correction done. But after seeing that, the master was not satisfied. So he told his disciple, maybe one day was too little a time for people to come up with ideas and take out time from their busy schedules to correct it. So let us keep it here for one more day. This was said by his master. After seeing that there is no correction mark, that's why. His master said that tomorrow is Sunday, so we can expect some corrections coming in. Next day means after Sunday, next day means on that day. Again they visited and found that the painting remained untouched, which means nobody touched that painting. The painting was kept there for a month and no corrections came in. They kept this painting there but no correction came in, which means nobody has touched the painting and has not corrected anything. This was all about this story, different stroke.